I don't belong here. TaoTronics. If you look them up on Amazon, you get like a random selection of electronical thingies. And when someone offered to send me their Bluetooth headphones, I was like, all right, active noise canceling, under $100. I actually have several active noise canceling headphones, including another pair of TaoTronics here, the 60s. These are the SoundSurge 46. I mean, sound does surge from them, so I mean, maybe that's proper. But I said yes, and then I got them, and then I unboxed them, and the unboxing video probably isn't live yet, or is live, I don't know, I'll try to time it right. Because I'm looking for very simple things in a Bluetooth headphone. If you don't need $350 Sonys or Bose or anything else, it's like, if you're not one of those people who needs the highest end, you just want to get on a plane or a bus, and you want active noise canceling because shit's loud, and then you want it to just sound decent and be built okay. So, step in the SoundSurge 46. Build quality. Let's talk about that for a second. I take them out of the box and I look at them and go, oh, that's okay, that's aluminum, that's nice, and this is plastic. And then those pads, which have like, they have a curve in, and they're non-replaceable, I don't think. I haven't yanked on them hard enough. There's no need to take the pads off. They feel fantastic. They literally, they're like, they're a two-knuckle, but they're a big, cushy two-knuckle. And the headband is like plain. It doesn't scream TaoTronics or Bluetooth or active noise. It's a black headband. It just uses the logo. It doesn't say TaoTronics anywhere. And then you get to this hinge system. So it pivots and rotates and extends. And I went, wait a second, I've seen that before. I've seen literally that before. And here is where I've seen that before. On my B&O H6s. That is the exact same piece of metal. There. Look at it. Look at it. Either they ripped it off. I mean, it's a slightly different attachment to the hinge, but it's... this is like this is still like, the way this slides in and out smoothly is still like top tier stuff. But I want to wait a second. So this one actually clicks, positively clicks, and then rotates on that. And I'm like, okay. All right. So this is one of the better built, under $100 headphones. Not Bluetooth headphones, headphones. And they're comfortable, straight out of the box. Like, if you want wired headphones that are under $100 and comfortable, Sivka 006, Cooler Master MH751s, these. Close back, these. Bluetooth, these. I was recommending the M&O Bluetooth headphones. You know which ones. They don't have a model number. They're just called the M&O headphones. Because those were the RBH HP2s, rebranded and shoved a Bluetooth module in it. And those are like 150, 200 bucks-ish. But they're still built like shit. These are built amazingly well. Metal on metal. Now this is plastic, but this is comfortable. This is look, this whole thing is padded. From here to here is all beautiful, thick padding. The pads are beautiful, thick padding. And then it has basic Bluetooth connectivity. It's not going to tout LDAC or anything like that. But we're talking about under $100. It just needs to do Bluetooth. It does the Bluetooth. You get basic controls. Here, let's run over the unit now that that right there is worth the cost alone, just to have that hinge, because I know it's not going to shatter or break. Power button, you hold it down and turns to the pairing button. It also acts as play pause. I'm currently Bluetooth to this TaoTronics sender, which is what I use for my live streams, because that antenna makes the... It's ridiculous. This could sit here. That could be my other apartment 100 feet that way, through 3 walls, and it still works. So I'm Bluetooth to that. You pair with this. If I wasn't paired with that and I was paired with my phone or a portable player or something, this would be play pause. You get very large connected positive negative, which is obviously volume up, volume down, or next track, last track, depending if you hold it. Let me click a thing. Pink Floyd, the post-war dream? I think so. You also get a full-size 3.5mm port. Here's your indicator. Here's your microphone for making phone calls. It's decent. It's not going to blow anyone away on the other end. They're not going to go, holy crap. But $90 I can make phone calls. Here's your charge indicator. Separate LED on this side for the USB micro. And then this right here. That's playing. This is why I love. This is what takes these headphones from, wow, they're really well built and I like them, to, oh, fuck, I love them. Because it's got a separate active noise canceling switch. It's not like the Sonys, it's not like the Bose where you have to turn them on and then activate. Turning on Bluetooth, turning on noise canceling level 5. No. This just has a switch. Up is off, down it's on. When you turn it on, a little green LED pops into view. This will just stay on all the time. It will kill the battery. But you don't have to turn on the Bluetooth to get noise canceling. You can wire these and get noise canceling. Or you could just not do anything, just turn them on as noise canceling and sit in a bus in quiet. I had this pair in my car. I have a very loud car. For those of you who don't know about my Caprice, it is very loud. And if I'm not doing exactly 82 miles an hour with the revs at like 2050, the drone is atrocious. Because that's what loud, fast cars do. They drone. This, you put it on, and I even tested it while driving, which is very illegal, but don't do that. But you put it on, you flip that switch, and all of a sudden, nothing. And here's the thing. I've tested other cheap noise-canceling headphones. I'm talking like $45, $60. I got a couple, like really like ones. The other TaoTronics are very good, just like these are. I'd say this noise-canceling is, and you're gonna call me a piece of shit liar, but I'd say is equivalent to the previous generation of QC35. QC25, is that noise canceling? Yeah, somewhere on there. They weigh in the $200 range for the active noise canceling. I would not give these a great review if the noise canceling was mediocre. The noise canceling is great. Nothing's Bose 700, nothing. The Sony, the WH-1000XM3s, those are better than this. This is literally right behind those two. Just right behind it. Like, you put it on, I was actually astonished by it. I did it during the unboxing. I put them on, I flipped the switch, air conditioner's gone. Any droning noise. You could still hear people speak. You could still hear music playing in the background because it's not looking for those frequencies. But you flip this switch. These are worth it if you need to study. See those, how do they sound? Stop. They're well built, they're comfortable, they have good noise canceling that flips on and off like that. That's it. That's the process to turn on and off the noise canceling. If you ever wanted to try good noise canceling but you don't want to spend $300 today for a well-built one, so let's actually talk about how they sound now. So let's leave that off. There is a slight difference in the way they sound with the noise canceling on and off. That's just when you get into the higher end Bose sort of noise canceling, that's all phased into the DSP corrections and everything. With these, it's a completely separate system. So the fact that the Bluetooth is playing sound is one system, the active noise canceling is a completely separate system. Although they have to still work through the same amplifiers. So right now noise canceling is disabled. I'm going to play something that's not... Ooh, 9 Inch Nails even deeper. Let's get to those. They sound like they look. They're just these big, soft cushions of bass. And that's good. I want that on a cheaper wireless headphone. I want the bass. And they deliver. But what I didn't expect is them to deliver imaging and soundstage. These sound big. They're not quite up to the spec of the Cooler Masters as far as like if you just want raw sound quality. But at the same price, these are Bluetooth and noise canceling. So that's what your choices are. I don't hate the way these sound. Miracle. I'm enjoying them. I enjoy them more wired, and we'll get to that in a second. But okay. The bass actually gets tighter with the noise canceling on, but that's, I think, just a remnants of the noise canceling out its own detection of bass. So I don't hate it either way. If you listen to them without noise canceling, you get some really bassy sound. Like, you get it. It rolls through you. And then you flip on the noise canceling and everything goes away, and then the bass sort of tightens up a bit. It's that, you know what it is when you turn on the sound noise canceling. It doesn't get shrill. That was like the older Bose, I think I did that, or the older Sony. Like, you turn on the noise canceling and all of a sudden it's, oh my gosh, all of a sudden it sounds like this. It was like, oh God. So it's not that level of like, oof. But it definitely does change it a little bit, but I don't hate it either way. Basically, I'm recommending these headphones if you just want to try noise canceling. If you have a noisy environment, I actually was using these while working in the other apartment with my drill press, and this drill press was going, and I had the vacuum running, and it's like, oh my God, I'm a headphone reviewer. I can't let this destroy my hearing. I put these on, put on the noise canceling. I think I overloaded them because it went, oh fuck, at some point. It was just like, oh, took them off, shut them off, reset them. They work fine now. But it was like, basically, I don't think you should be working on jet engines with one of these. And certainly don't go to like a shooting range with one and say like, oh, I have active noise canceling headphones. They're not designed for that. But any place you go where it's just like a whirring, if you work in an office and there's just that air conditioner and it's like, that is worth gold. And you don't have to spend $300 on Bose to do that. And in fact, when you do cancel, if you do have music playing, it doesn't get those frequencies like vocals and things. So you can actually still, if you blast music, because that makes you the worst person on planet Earth, get noise canceling headphones, put them on, activate it, then turn your speakers on and then turn them up. I was literally living that life for a while, and I must have been a very bad person. Santa's going to bring me coal this year. So the sound quality is certainly under $100 closeback headphone, pass. Full pass. They are a pass. Don't pass on them. They are a pass. I'd put them, let me think. We've got so many noise canceling. CB1s. CB1s are probably a little bit clearer than this, but equal amounts of low end. Maybe these have a little bit more low end. They're a little bit more of that. More, they got the big bass going on. So now let's shut off the Bluetooth. I can do that here. And now let's plug them in. Now they come with this carrying case. They don't fold up. That would be one thing I wish they did, but that would also involve getting more intricate with the way things work and fold. So I'm glad they just sort of like collapse and can go flat. So that's what this case is for. You can put them under the strap here, and then boom, there's your carrying case. Actually really textured plastic. It's not a super hard case. It's a little bit soft, but you're just squeezing on the pads. You're just squeezing down the pads. Let me shut off the... Boom. It does say power off. It does say things to you. The wiring it comes with, I didn't even take it out of the bag. It's just a USB micro and a very back and forth 3.5 millimeter auxiliary cable that goes to a right angle, which is interesting. It's probably better for like any portable phones or players to get a right angle. So that's nice of them. And it comes with an airplane adapter. For the purposes of this test, I whipped out the, the SKW. This is the cable that when I converted my T50s or T20s, I bought a really nice cable. They really stopped selling V-Moto cables, and it saddens me. So this is the one that I chose. It's like a $20-something cable. But it is a gorgeous, like it just feels like it's worth its cost. I actually bought RCAs by this company as well. And those things are ridiculous. So let's just plug this in here. And I've got it going now. So now, when you're using it on Bluetooth, you get the amplification that's built into the headphone. Battery, amplifier, DAC, all of it's internal. Now that I've sort of like given it a $200 DAC and a $400 amp, and we're going THX, we're powering it through an expensive cable, now I'll judge the sound quality, because let me shut off the noise canceling. Just put them on like any other normal headphones. They are wired to the right, which is strange, but I've experienced several headphones that have done that. Still bassy, much clearer. Like in the vocals, it's like once you take away the limitations of the Bluetooth codec and the internal amplification, you give real amplification. then these headphones start to compete. And that's the thing, you don't have to get them just because you need Bluetooth headphones. They just happen to be Bluetooth headphones. Just like the M&Os. I was telling you about the M&Os. The M&Os are the beryllium driver good head. Get them. Don't ever turn the Bluetooth on and just experience them. For comfortable headphones with a little bit more oomph in the low end, why would I not recommend these? You could plug them in, you could let the battery die, never use a noise canceling once. They're still good headphones. I would just recommend changing the wire from the stock wire it comes with. So now I could sit here, plug into a THX amp, through that, with FLAC being fed into it, and I could flip that switch, and now noise canceling is on. Then I could turn my air conditioner back on, which will annoy you because you're not wearing noise canceling headphones. I hear the fan spinning up. Wait. Oh! For those of you with gaming computers that are just endlessly murder noise, like mine's pretty quiet, but if you have an endlessly murder noise computer, consider these. Buy a nice cable, plug them in, you get 20, 25, 30, 25 hours, I think. Hold on, let me check. They claim 30-hour playtime. So imagine if you are powering it externally and only running the active noise canceling. I've actually left the active noise canceling on. I forget because it's only a little green light and I'm using them and I put them down and I forget. And I'll come back the next day and pick them up and I'll be like, oh shit, I left that on, and it still works, and it worked for like 6 more hours. So you can just charge these, and if you remember to turn this on and off as you're using them, you could get a week out of these before you have to plug them in and quick charge them. But that air conditioner, that noisy air conditioner, is just, it's still there. It sounds like a fan 2 rooms over. And then you put music on. Gorilla's Rehash, which is like a real low-end track. It's just tick, 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 tick. I wouldn't give these a recommendation if they didn't sound good. And I knew they were going to sound good. I heard them. These will end up in my collection. These are not going in the yard. I actually probably going to buy a couple other sets. Because when I have... Oh, I can shut that off now because I'm talking. That's what it feels like. Stranger Things. These are too useful. They're useful. I need a Bluetooth headphone. Fine. I have little dongles. I can plug it into my KPH30Is and I'm good. Okay, now I need closed back Bluetooth headphones. These. Cheap. I don't need $300 Sonys. You know, if you are willing... If you travel on an airplane twice a month, you need to spend the money on the Bose. You need to spend the money on the Sonys. You need to spend the money. You need light, compact, you're moving, you're in luggage. If you're just thinking, I wonder if it would be really nice to have active noise canceling and a comfortable set of well-built cans, ta-da, you're done. I don't know how TaoTronics did it. I don't know whose designs they borrowed, but they're a bit bassy, and you got to get over the... I say get over the sound. I kind of like it. It's not like... I'm not going to say these are the greatest sounding things ever. There is a sound demo, and they're a bit bassy in the sound demo, but just for the noise canceling, just for the convenience of being able to plug it in, and you happen to have Bluetooth, and they're well built, and they're comfortable, do it. These are a do. And that's about it. I have nothing else. There's nothing to say bad about these. For $490, what don't they give you? A good auxiliary cable, which is why I'll be linking a couple in the description. That's me giving future Zeos work. Past Zeos is a piece of shit. These are great. These are like legit great. The other cheaper SoundSurge 60s, and I don't know why the cheaper ones of a higher number, are not built as well, and they certainly don't sound as good, but they have still very good noise canceling. So now you're talking about how much are you willing to trade off for like $30. I'd get these, I'd be done with it, I'd get several of them. I'd get several of them, and I would leave them in my car because I have guests and I gotta drive them places and they don't want to die. So very much thank you to TaoTronics and whoever else is sending me these. Just, I love them to the point where I now have three sets, and we gonna party like it's your birthday. Gonna buy Ferraris like it's your birthday. Gonna play TaoTronics like it's your birthday. Oh, we don't give a fuck. It's not your birthday. That wallpaper in the description. Links to the SoundSurge 46 Ziz in the description. A couple of links to things maybe I'll review in the future or not. Sound demos down there. Check out the Patreon. If I don't actually need 3 of these and I'm okay with one, yard sales from the 1st to the 10th of every month. $5 patrons can bid anything they want to bid. You want to try a $90 set of Bluetooth headphones for $46.81? You bid $46.81. Continental United States, I ship free. International, I charge half shipping. So if you're in Zimbabwe and it's $150 to ship them, you can expect a $75 bill on top of whatever you bid. $5 tier and $2 tier get, obviously, Patreon get to ask me any questions you want on Patreon. If you're in the $10 tier, you get into the private Telegram chat just for $10 patrons, where you can ask me anything you want. You're in there, you're on my phone. I'll tell you what I think about things before they've even been reviewed. So that's a great little benefit there. And you get to see all these videos about a week early on my Patreon. So there's that. Thank you all for stopping by. Check out the sound demo in the description. I did all of them through this, and this doesn't always connect to the highest quality, but I think it give you a rough estimate of how it sounds. I keep making this hand gesture. I don't know why. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow for the sound demo, or tonight you can watch the sound demo, and then we can go and like it's your birthday.